What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Nour Trades and I'm known for turning $20,000 into a little over $3 million. So today we'll be talking about how I made a little over $2,700 on Tesla and Facebook. So let's get started with this video, right? So we'll start with Tesla, even though Facebook's at the top. Tesla was my first trade of the day. And we actually opened the day at $2,225 in profit. So let me tell you how, right? Yesterday before close, Tesla had a strong little rally, right? Let's go back to yesterday. So this is today, and this is yesterday. So you can see that Tesla yesterday went from 344 and finished right below 350. But before it closed, it actually pushed above 350, which is a previous resistance for Tesla. And it's also a psychological resistance for Tesla. That 350 level hasn't been touched in probably over a year, right? So if you look at the chart, let's look at the 1 year. The last time it's been at this level was January 16, 2019. So I would say 11 months. So it hasn't been touched in 11 months. So that is a psychological resistance and a technical resistance. So it's both. So it was a pretty big push that it made above 350. So yesterday you could obviously tell that it was the supply zone for Tesla, it was the resistance as in technicals, and it was also the psychological resistance. How could you tell? So down here, look at my mouse, you saw the ask and you saw the bid. So right here, when you get to a supply zone where a lot of people have shares at, so basically Tesla throughout this whole year hit a low of like 179, hit a high, let's see, in the past year, hit a high of 380 and a low of 176. That's a pretty big gap, meaning people who were longing this stock were stuck in this trade. So people that bought in at 340, 330, 380 have been in this, that got stuck in this all the way down, are looking to get out because now they're just finally breaking even though it's had this rally from 176 to 350. People have been in this stock since 380. People have bought the stock at 360, 350, and 350 has always been that level for Tesla where wherever it went down to 250, it would bounce back to 350. That was just Tesla's little pattern, right? So you saw the supply zone. As soon as this stock got to 350 yesterday before close, you saw that big amounts of shares were looking to be sold at the ask price of 350, 800 shares, 700 shares, 300 shares, 400 shares. And usually when you're looking at the ask and bid, it's pretty even. You look at 1, 2, 3, 4, ask, you see 11, 1, 2. Look at this right here. As soon as supply zone comes around, you see hundreds of shares come in out of nowhere. These are large amounts of shares. That's the supply zone. So you saw that was clearly the technical resistance, and it was clearly the psychological resistance, that 350 level. I entered Tesla because it broke that right before close. So I entered that and I understood, and it was right before close when it broke. It was like literally like 3:59, a minute or two before close. So I knew that it would rally the next day. So this morning it opened at 356.26, which is pretty crazy, right? So it opened up around $6. I got out for 50%. I also had safe contracts where around 350. The stock was at 350 and I bought the 350 contracts, excuse me, just to be safe. So my students bought the 350, 250, 355. They got higher percentages than me. So some students got 100, some students got 70, 50. A lot of students got 50 and above, right? Actually, everybody got 50 and above. So that was my Tesla's trade. And then I saw it took a quick dip in the morning and I knew bulls wanted to step in and maybe get one last push. So I stepped in this when I saw a bullish engulfment around 9:37 a.m. and took one big leap up. I had a small position and made a quick $150, right? I obviously didn't want to risk my profits from this morning. So I took a small position, made a quick $150 and got out of Tesla for a quick scalp. That concluded my $2,375 profit on Tesla. And then Facebook, let's look at Facebook real quick. So Facebook's been actually struggling pretty badly, which is pretty crazy because they've been announcing very good things, Apple Pay, and a lot of positive things. And Facebook's actually a very strong company. You could see it in the last earnings report. And it's just been struggling, which is a problem, just like Amazon, right? So I saw Facebook, it was consolidating, and it hit a high of 195, came down, consolidated. As soon as it broke the low of the day, let me show you right here. So right here I had the low right here at 193.69. As soon as that broke, I saw also the stock was also consolidating, right? So the stock was consolidating and then broke the low of the day at 193.69 or 193.71. As soon as that happened, I got in, and there was, at this time in the market, there was barely any volume. So it was pretty risky, so I didn't go in that heavy. It broke and consolidated a little more and then broke even more, right? So I didn't stay in the stock all the way, which I should have, but it was a quick scalp, and then I made a quick $330. So what you could have looked at is, look at the volume on this. You can see right here, this is volume right here. So look at the volume on this candle when it broke. 63,000 versus 16,000, 17,000. And then look at this. So it kept consolidating, and then broke even further all the way down to 192.85. So I could have held the stock, probably made another 2,000 on top of what I've made, but I kept it for a couple seconds. Didn't want to risk my profits of the day, especially on a low volume day where Trump had some things to say and the Fed had some things to say. So pretty flat day. Facebook was the only move I saw pre-market. Other than that, we just had Tesla and Facebook. So that's the video for today. I hope you liked it. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below for more videos. Any more things that you guys want to find out about me, make sure you check out the description or check out my Instagram, Nour Trades. I'll see you guys. Peace.